Hey guys, welcome back. More Disney Infinity as we count down to Thursday night's marathon and the closing of the servers. Uh, right off the bat, I want to talk about something that's been going out there lately. I want to believe it's true, but I am highly skeptical, and with good reason. So, if you belong to enough of those Disney Infinity communities on PSN, then you've probably already seen what I'm about to talk about. And that is the rumor that there are some guys out there creating an alternate server that will still provide many of the services in the sense that we'll be able to still share toy boxes, still be able to compete against one another online. Again, I would love for this to be true. I've got my skepticism for a couple of reasons. Oftentimes people will prey on opportunities like this to coax people into giving up information, compromising their safety and security, and also especially unleashing all kinds of horrible viruses on either computers or, in this case, your PlayStation. So I can tell you I am not joining right away for sure. I'd have to find out that it's, first off, works. Part of what I've heard early on, and I guess there's no way to actually visit the website at this point in time because it's still being put together, but it's going to require you registering with your Facebook account, and that's kind of where I was like, no, I'm out. So what I would recommend you guys do, if you're going to roll the dice on this, is set up a completely separate Facebook account with nothing of any importance on it whatsoever. And just be real careful, that's all I can tell you. Viruses are an ugly thing, and again, I really hope this is a legit thing, and I hope these guys are able to do what these rumors are saying they're going to be able to do, but I would have to see a track record of success before I'm going to run the risk. And just urge you to use extraordinary caution before giving up information. Alright, that said, almost done with the Tron box I worked on, although I've decided I'm going to build it out more. It needs more running room. The other problem I'm still having, though, however, is for some reason, thank you messages. Let's take a quick look. Daily content. For some reason, after you collect one of the orbs in that game, it only seems to be going to the randomizer one time, the first time. And after that, you collect the next orb, it should go back to the randomizer again and should produce another orb, and it's not doing it. So I've got to literally go through all that section of logic and try to figure out why it's not working, what I can do differently to get it to work, because you can't get to 10 if it's only going to produce 2 orbs. So, just give me a couple seconds here because I want to pull up a live stream here so I can keep up with the comments. Oscar! Oscar's the man. Alright, so let's see, we got Interactive, Big Hero 6 Arena, I take a look at that. Wizards of the Ring, Vanguard, I've already got that. I wonder if she's changed it. Although that thing was pretty close to maxed out. Avengers, Age of Ultron, I take a look at that. B-Raid, I don't know if I've seen any of B-Raiden's boxes yet. Alright, that should take care of all the new emails. Alright, yes. Let's take a look at B-Raiden and see what he's got going on. No kidding. kitchen. It doesn't look bad. Avengers Age of Ultron. I think that's the one we're talking about right now. Nuketown. Hercules Land, that's something interesting. I don't see too many people do Hercules. I've never seen the movie though, so. Super Smash Bros. Alright, well let's start with this Age of Ultron, although the Hell's Kitchen looks interesting too. We're gonna go play it now. I did clear a bunch of space from my toy box saves because I had maxed out. But even now I'm still gonna go back through and clear out even more of them. Tough to be. I wish you could save them to a USB stick or something like that, but you know. Not so much. Once a young Earth City, Sokovia, seen better days. Oh, and this is versus mode, so that might be a problem. We'll figure it out. Kind of curious to see this Hell's Kitchen thing. I'm going to be posting the under construction video for the new Tron game that I'm almost done with. Probably right after, my guess is after the servers go down. I'm going to try and do it before that, but I'm going to be spending a lot of time actually on this. So if it doesn't get done before, it will definitely be done shortly after. Well, it's a solid build already, I can see that. Always love it when somebody puts a lot of attention into the details, and clearly that's happened here. Sharp looking set. Really good work. That City Hall thing going on there in the center. Odd spawning point.
Let's get this show on the road.
Take a look around. Hopefully I don't get attacked right away, because I actually want to see some of this. That looks like a Matchbox car getting set on fire. I'll tell you what, good detail. Nice mix of different building styles. Fire escape. Transformers power lines down. Yeah, but that's hot dog carts. Again, really solid build. Didn't even realize Zarel was there. That was clever. dead end over here. Clever use of the pipes there to make it seem like the road kind of got blown apart. Steel girders kind of effect. Let's see what we got down this way. Oh, really nice. This is a very well detailed box. So far I haven't been attacked or anything like that, but again, I don't know if you're supposed to just go and deal with somebody else and find out. But from an aesthetics point of view, it's really, really good. Man, look at that detail. It's nice. E-Raiden, I highly recommend. Boy knows how to do a build. Well, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, to be honest with you, but whoever you are, solid work. These little details make all the difference. You see these little corner pieces stuck in there like that. It just really brings everything together and gives that extra depth. Statue out there hanging out. What house is that? Okay, that's a house. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to do some sort of combat or exploration game. Let's see if we get in and find out. Scenic. Ooh, bounced off the tree. And the house is sitting right on it. Even this, normally you just put the roof side by side and put in this center section here, kind of widening it out. All in the details. That's what Walt used to say. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta change one setting I forgot about. People cannot see that I'm streaming unless I set my online status. And I normally turn that off because when I'm working on toy boxes, it can be distracting when a lot of IMs are coming in and things like that. Alright, we're back. Somebody who clearly knows how to do a good build. Mixing the agrabah along with the wood blocks. Alright, I'm out. Give me a minute. Electric fence, not a good thing. Such good detail. Everything fits in its place properly. $1 million question. Nope. Oh yeah, you can. He says you can't blow up the wand, and you can't add logic to it. Assuming there isn't there, let's take a look and see. Have any logic hiding down below? There's something going on over here. What you got? El Fuego. Lots of El Fuego. Game sound is pretty loud. I don't know what to tell you about that, my friend. Can you not hear my voice is what you're saying? Or... so I've got that maxed out and I've got my speakers off. Move the microphone closer if that's a problem. I've also been up all night, so I'm tired. My voice isn't going to have a lot of carry to it. Question is, what is it attaching to? Let's see if we got a trigger box somewhere that I'm missing. Yeah, we got it. That is cool there. Let's see if we want. I don't see anything to start that off. Here that we spawned in. Pretty sure it was. Where's the stadium? Anything? Yeah, I guess the rest of the stadium is to the right. Maybe he's got the pipes on there again. Doesn't miss a trick. Good detail. Clearly there's at least some logic in this thing that you're supposed to do something. I just don't see what you're doing to get it launched. Oh, there's a game found right there. So if I had any critique on this whatsoever, I would say maybe a radar marker. So that helps people find this. Once the Outdoor City is now being seen better days. Okay. I don't know what it is I'm going to do. I still don't know what I'm doing. Let's head to City Hall and see what happens. I got nothing on the radar yet. I like these layers he's got going on here. Can't hear me as well. How about now? Is that any better? Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Let me see if there's any settings here I can change. Go to options, audio video. Alright, how's that? Better? Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I got a clock ticking, but I don't know what my mission is, so... that's unfortunate. Again, from an artwork standpoint, though, I mean, this thing looks fabulous. I mean, you could easily just turn this into a battle box and have... it's showing only player. I wonder if it's supposed to be two players fighting each other. Because I never did see any locators to make you think that there's going to be enemies spawning in or anything like that. Plus you had those fire rings too, so what's up with that? I don't know, but I do like it. I mean, man, just really, really good perk. What's that from? Halloween? No, it's not. What is that? Oh, that's the clever, man. It looks just like a clock. Good job. Totally look like a clock tower. So again, I'm really impressed with the way he's mixed and matched these things to... It's just a great job. It looks really, really good. One of the better ones I've seen in a very long time. Alright, I'm not going to be able to play the game unless... I think it's like a number of people that actually joined the match, so... It's going to be hard for me to win that fight. But I do think I'll go back and download this one, just, again, for detail alone. You can always go in and change your own logic out, make it a one-player game with the servers going down. Throw in some enemy spawns, points, and things like that. Tear it up! Alright, B. Raiden, excellent job, man. Truly, truly good work. Gonna end the challenge. Yes, I'm sure I want to continue. And let's go back out. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's all right. No, get out of there. Let's go back to that list one more time and see what else was out there. Back to community content. Toy boxing. Friends. Actually, before I do that, let me go back a second. They're gonna go far enough. I think Elizabeth has something new up. Alien Beast text, I got that the other day. Giant Beanstalk. Trade House. Oh, Lion Garb, I already got that earlier. Doesn't look like there's anything new there, so I've already got that one. And we'll go back and check out. Where'd we go? Past it again. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one. Sit down to Earth City. So Sokovia has seen better days. Versus mode. I'm guessing that it's, 2-player minimum. Gonna download that. And again, I may just add some enemies in there once the servers go down. I'm gonna take a quick look over here at Hell's Kitchen and see what that looks like. Lonesome Dove, I'm presuming, is based on the TV show. I never did watch it, though, so I won't have a reference point. Nuketown 2025. I'm wondering if that isn't based on one of the video games like Fallout. Now I'm actually kind of curious to see the Hercules Land thing, too, just based on how well this one came out. the Dumble Twins. Them dogs. Alright, let's take a look at her. Play now. Doesn't give you any description, so we'll have to wing it. Just a reminder, on Thursday, starting around 7 p.m. until the servers go down, it's going to be a marathon broadcast, so hopefully we have a whole bunch of people on. I'm going to go hopefully through several different matches. I'm going to start signaling out some toy boxes now in the next day or so that'll have up to 4 players so that we can get some action going on, maybe do some sort of round robin tournament or something like that.
Party with Iron Man, and you're invited.
Sky Changer's there. Let's see. I feel like I'm going to walk off the edge of the earth. Oh, I'm right. I really don't want to use the Sky Changer yet. Something tells me the pitch blacks are... But we already know we're not going that way. It's safe to say we're not going that way. There's no music. There's no nothing. What am I supposed to be doing here? Maybe it's just an exploration box. See if they know anything. No, they don't know anything. I'd be curious to know if this is supposed to do anything, or if it's just I guess an exploration build kind of thing. I'll take a quick look over here at the Avengers Tower. Oh. Up we go. Up, up, up. Man, missed it. Depth perception's a little wacky. Huh. Take a quick look around, see if there is anything in the way of logic, and it does not appear. Let's take a quick look underneath. It's kind of like a car, man. You gotta check under the hood sometimes. Nope. It is just a box and a build, so well, there you got it. Alright, I'm gonna jump into my Tron box here and see if I can't finish that thing up. Go to load. really baffled why it's not working. I'm thinking of my alternative right now, and it's going to be a little time consuming, is to go to each of the replayers, get them active, and then start recording again where the item has to be recognized, and I think that's probably what it's going to come down to. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. So technically this is going to be the last video, even though I haven't posted the first 2 parts of it yet. The Light Cycle Challenge, I'm still trying to come up with a better name for it, but I haven't been able to. Maybe before I release it I will. This was based on one that I had downloaded from the server, and it was a pretty good game. It has the same 2-level idea that I've got. I took a lot of the ideas from that. I'm not going to pretend it's all original. I just felt like it was kind of flat, and the lower level did nothing. I mean, it was just there for you to scoot around in, but there was never any orbs to collect or any dangers to face. But the biggest thing I felt it was missing were ramps, just to add a little extra fun. So what we're going to be doing today, these are kind of tight alleys, and you don't really, you're hitting a lot of dead-end walls and stuff like that. I'm not liking the way that's running. So what we're going to do first is build it out more. I thought I wasn't going to, but apparently I was mistaken. So let's see, we want to go to a track for this. And I'm not talking about the racetrack. Well, I guess technically I am talking about the racetrack, I just meant, never mind. We'll get the long, let's go very long. So I think this will get it done quickest. There you go. I think we're gonna go this way instead, though. This way. Right, good. So that'll extend that outward. And I think we might just do this as well. Lined up nice and even. There we go. Time here, let's see. This one here, I'd like to be able to go this way with it. Does that match up? It does not. That's what I was afraid of. This will work. Good. So we basically need to get some extra runoff around these ramps because it just didn't give you enough room. I'm not too concerned about that little gap there, because once I start moving this stuff out and filling it through, it'll be okay. The lower section, I think what I might want to do with that, let's put some terrain pieces along the sides there to try and keep you a little bit better on track. Let's figure out what we're going to theme this. Go with the power disc if actually I'm going to check out what the power disc looks like in a minute, but let me start with this. That's pretty good, to be honest with you, but let me see what the power disc does. Put it away already? Yes, I did. That looks like. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta say I like that better. I definitely do. Alright, so now we're gonna start moving these guys out of here. To give us that full accompaniment. Let me go ahead and retheme the blocks. This way I don't have to worry about it. I think fastest way to Tron is to the right. Just get rid of that one altogether. I think I'll just delete these guys a bit faster. And as you can see, we have a gap, it looks like. We have to work on that real quick. There it is. That wasn't actually what I wanted to do, but it'll work. Okay, just write that out there real quick. Nope. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that one to the end. I might not need it. Switch your time. Not at this moment. That is a pretty cool look. Alright, so that's going to give us a lot more room around here. We got to get this guy out of here. And I might throw him out here in the middle. That's okay. Then we got to back this up. Oops. Watch that first step. So again, the general idea right now is we want to make sure we have enough space for the light cycles to get some real action in and corner and things like that without running into blocks every 2 seconds. So caught a track. Go up higher. I can't mess with the ramps really because all the memory is set as to where the orbs will show up. I mean, I can move them in a little bit if I needed to, that kind of thing, but so far as relocating them, that's pretty much where they're going to have to stay. Just put this one out here. Oops. How's that? Connection is touching. There we go. And again, once you're actually on the track, you'll only see up to the red border, so the fact that it overskirts the end there won't be an issue, because you'll never see that. Yeah, same thing will happen here. That's already set there. And we'll get that side. So now, I think I'm just going to go down and delete all these guys. Again, gotta pull these guys out. As soon as we finish this part up, the last thing to do is, like I said, get to work on that logic, and I feel pretty confident that if I actually go back in and just work on each replayer, unfortunately there's only 6, so it's not that bad. I think we'll be in good shape. Can't imagine it not working. Oop. Hopefully it'll match up on that end. Got that glitched block in there, that'll go away after we save it. And I think this is gonna fit. Yes. Solid. Let's see. Did we do this side already? I think we did, yep. So that might be everything. Just gotta get rid of these. Oh, we gotta move that track over. Which is good, now you don't have that overlap. Solid on there. Again, I want the ramps to be clear, so we'll just push these out to the corners. And I'm thinking I can probably pull this out a little ways further too. Shouldn't affect anything. Even just a couple of notches make a big difference. I don't know if I want that one there. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. We're going to leave the center section by the way it is. I don't want to mess with that. And we'll lose these two little end caps here. Wrong one. No, no, no. That's the same distance I did the last one. This should make for a much better run on the light cycle. The extra space that you're getting. Again, I'm gonna move this out. That one will disappear. That's already out in the corner there, it's in the corner there. So the ramps are all clear. As soon as we get these two guys, one, and two. Now we'll go to work on that logic challenge that we've been having. Actually, let me drop a light cycle in here real quick just to run it around a little bit. Right now. Yeah, much better. That was one of the other issues too, is you were coming off that ramp and just flying out over into space and disappearing. Ah, he rezzed. I'm gonna go through you. Alright, that's definitely much better now. Missed my ramp. Yeah, just for fun, let's go ahead and try to run this thing and see if maybe the logic is working all of a sudden. Because sometimes if you do that, you just close it out and boot it back up, and suddenly stuff works. Alright, so we're just going to go randomly around until we figure out where they are spawning in at. And I'm thinking they're going to be downstairs because I don't see anything upstairs. Oh, and that's it. That's why I want to put some walls up down there. There's one. So like I said, the first one appears, no problem. And 2 is death. Yes. Goes. There's the second one. And again, they're all random. You can pull up anywhere they want to. But I don't think you're going to find a third one. For some reason, it just stops at 2. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Wait, there's a third one. Oh, maybe it did fix itself. In which case, we're done. I might throw in a little bit more set pieces or something just to snazz it up to the ends. Might want to move those ramps a little closer together. Yeah, the logic is working all of a sudden. It wouldn't do it yesterday, but it's doing it now. Derez. I just wanted to test it, make sure it was still derez. Believe that. So there are 6 different spots that will randomly generate. Get out of there. Off we go. And off we go again. 3rd time's the charm. Well, there's nothing down here. The master of the derez. So now it looks like it stops on 5. disappointing because it was actually doing it finally. And again, I don't know why it stops when the signal right now is that anytime a score increments, whether it's player 1 or player 2, doesn't matter, is that it's supposed to go back to the not the replayer, but the randomizer, which will pick one of the 7 spots. I'm going to go down below one more time just in case. And if I don't see something down here, which I don't, I think we're going to have to start messing with this logic. Alrighty. A little disappointing there. Got my hopes up. And the challenge, yes. Don't want to keep this out on the map because it won't be necessary once the game actually does start. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, this button well, I guess I am mistaken. Hold on. Can't be that easy that I've already figured out the problem. Pop in the spark mode here real quick. I think I found the problem. Hold on a minute. No, I did not find the problem. Just to remind me, these should all be the reset. Replayer, pressed, clear. That's what I meant. Alright, so this clears them. What triggers it though? Which could be the problem. So let's go ahead. New logic. And the invite's accepted. Oh, never mind. It's already up there. It's the trigger box. Which is what I would normally do, so yeah. Trigger area entered by any player. Let's go back to this. Actually, I say what? Trigger area. I doubt seriously this has anything to do with it, but I'm just going to be more specific and go with player 1. New logic connection entered by player 1. And then that is going to press the button. That's going to clear them all. Clearing them all will put them live. As we will see here now. As such, and they all came up live. So that's half the battle. Now the question is, why are we not rolling the dice routinely? Or, hold on, let's think this through. What if the randomizer comes up with orb 1, and then you go and collect orb 1? Nothing is resetting the replayer. So what we need to do, I think, is that each time an orb is collected, we need to press that button again, and it's going to need a delayer, because then it's going to have to go back to the scoreboard. But if you do them both at the same time, they'll cancel each other out. Alright, I think I've caught it. See, that's what happens. You just put it away for a night, come back the next day, clear head, and it kind of tends to take care of itself. So what I need is a delayer. I passed it already. Show me time delayer. Did I pass it again? No. Alright, so we got our time delayer now. Where do I want to put this in this conga line of logic? Well, for now, I'm just going to drop it there, and we'll figure this out as we go. Alright, so currently, let's go back to this real quick. Set the properties on it to, we'll say 2 seconds. We don't want it to be very long. Let's back out for a second here. So, I believe this starts... Challenge Maker, when it started, that's what puts it into action. And then the team scoreboard, every time the score changes, it puts it into action again. So here's where the tricky part's gonna come. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the scoreboard part, at least for the moment. Okay, so right now, the only thing doing anything right now is the challenge maker is going to set the initial die in action. So your first random orb is going to appear right after the game starts. So we got the one going. Now the question is, once it's collected, we want to keep hitting this button to reset them. That's where we're going to try and go with this one more time, because I think that might have been the problem. New logic connection. And the collectible is collected by player 1. Reset. So we're going to press that button. And at the same time, when the collectible is collected by player 2, I could have done any, but I just want to be real specific. Press the button again, which again will reset. Back to this again. When it's collected by, this time we'll say any just to save a step. We also want to start the delay, and then when the delay is complete, we want to roll the dice. Okay, so let's see if we got this. Player 1 and 2 collect an orb that resets everything. And at the same time, when 1 and 2, or any player in this case, starts the 2-second timer and 2 seconds expires, then we relaunch a random selection. And I feel like that should take care of that. Hello to Gamer Twins. Great to have you on. How y'all doing? Alright. We're going to give this a quick test. Yeah, Taraz, I will be all about playing as much as we can over the next several days here. For those of you just joining, if you view the very opening moments of this stream back later on, there's a little shout that I gave out to, more of a warning, I guess, or a caution. There's been some talk on the community pages, several of them. I haven't put it on mine simply because, to me, it's kind of like when they release news without getting all the facts first, and it just looks bad in the end. So allegedly there is some guys who are really good with computers that are coming up with their own server that will allow us to continue sharing toy boxes and playing multiplayer matches online and things of that nature. Won't be exactly the same as having the Disney servers, but some of the key issues that we're all missing, or going to be missing, will be allegedly affordable to us. That said, the only thing I've also heard about it thus far is that you'll have to register with your Facebook and things like that. And I just worry because there's always, as much as I want to believe this, and I hope it is true, I'm skeptical because there's always some kind of clowns out there that'll take advantage of people in these moments and know that they really want that to be true, and they'll start giving away their Facebook, linking it in, and next thing you know, who knows whether a virus crashes your gaming system or all of a sudden somebody's compromised your Facebook account. So what I'm recommending, if you are going to proceed and sign into this thing when it comes around, presuming it does, is I would open up a totally fictitious Facebook account. Don't put any real accurate information in there. And if you have to use that to register, use that to register. But just be real cautious. That's all I can tell you. If this thing does happen, I'll wait for probably a few weeks to make sure it's up and running and people aren't getting screwed over. It's terrible to have to think that way, but unfortunately the world we live in nowadays, people are always looking to do harm, it seems. But I do hope it's legit. I do hope these guys are successful, because this game deserves to be able to continue being played the way it is now. Alright, we're going to give this a test run. Get Mr. Wand out of there. And poof. Oh, I probably have to reset it. It's downstairs since I don't see one upstairs. There it is. There's orb number 1. Right off the edge of the earth. Or the grid. And nothing here, so we're going to assume it's upstairs. Huh. There's one. Ooh, gotta use the ramp, and won't go otherwise. My man. far. We managed to get up to 5 earlier. Let's see. No, he's right back in the same spot. Well, that's what happens with a random generator. You never know. Looks like it'll be downstairs this time. Good so far. I think we might have finally figured it out. Ah! Red. Well, that's the highest I've reached so far. If we go to 6, I think we've got it figured out. Yes, there it is. Whoa! Cleared that jump too well. So that's what it came down to. It wasn't resetting. I keep on jumping over the stupid thing. I might want to move the ramps in closer together so you can still get it and make the jump, because crashing into it like that's slowing the game down. I think we're downstairs again. Wait, there is one. Yeah. Back up, back up, back up. Ah. Whew. Upstairs for the last one. And that should, well, mercy, should trigger the victory. There it is, back up. Wow. Man, I'm really stinking right now. What happened to the game over victory celebration? Alright, let's go double check the logic again. End the challenge. Yes. Pretty sure I set the scoreboard for 10. Let's see. Challenge maker. That probably is the issue right there. That's the only thing I've connected it to do. Let's double check the properties. 10 is the number, win by 2 is off, visibility is on. I guess I should have just stayed right in it. New logic. Target score is reached. Go back one more time, hold that thought. New logic. Let's change now. It's not a team, so when the target score is reached, complete the game. Or let me see something. Yeah. Some of these games, all of a sudden you win it and everyone's celebrating. New logic connection. On the blue team, that's the score change, so I don't want that. team wins. Let's see if it'll do that. Should. Log player 1 completion. Nope, wrong row. Orange team wins. We want player 2 completion. Actually, while we're down here, let's go ahead and take care of this terrain thing as well. Some small blocks is what we want. Those sides look like anything special? Not really. Okay. How's that sit? All right. Just do the same thing on this side. I think we can set all of them to the same because terrain is only on the lower section, so it won't affect anything. I think I want to do something with the upper section here real quick where the ramps come out, because you kind of shoot up into the air there. I don't want you going completely off the track, and I don't like hitting into that wall each time either, so let's see if we can't tweak that a little bit. Alright, so that should keep you from falling off the wall that way at least. Still won't do you any good in the middle section, that's a D-red zone. But now when you ride down, you don't have to worry about falling off the side of the earth. You just have to worry about the middle. So these are the zones right here I want to kind of tweak a little bit, because when you come flying out that ramp and you hit this and it's like a dead stop, it's kind of unflattering. So let's get rid of this one and this one. Like to do, I don't know. It's gonna be a little trickier with that. I forgot about you. Well, let's mess with this and see what we can do. I would like to put almost a U-shaped turnabout here, and I guess we can do that with the blocks. Plus, I should be able to. See. Like this thing, for example. No, not nearly big enough around. That's not going to cut it. I'm not too worried about this. I can still make that work. But I'm thinking kind of like this. Something like this. This might not be it at the end of the day, but and then we can lay, or better yet, no, that's right, that part. Then over here, let me see, any reverse triangle as such. Just to kind of smooth that out a little bit. Now we'll throw in some floor. I'd like it to match the blue somewhat. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. And it's going to freeze up again. Let me save this real quickly just in case that's going to be an issue. Yeah, I was thinking of another, almost tying this into a second toy box. If you've seen the original Tron particularly. Let's save this. Not that it's going to save to the cloud very much. Actually, I'm going to just not even bother with that. What genre is this going to be? Race. In the original Tron from back in the, gosh, 80s, they had this game called Rings of Death, and you had these circular discs that you jumped side to side while your opponents and you were throwing the power discs at one another. And since the two Tron figures come with the power discs, now the thing with the circles is they would periodically disappear. So you couldn't just stand on a circle and you had to realize when your circle was disappearing, get out before it was gone. And I know with a replayer and some other logics we can make that effect happen. So I'm almost thinking about putting the Rings of Death arena and linking it to this, making it like a mini story where you've got to, you know, get through the Gaming Grid challenges, because that's kind of what happened in the first movies. They were trying to kill Tron off by putting him in the games. So maybe reliving some of the 80s storyline. So here we have the light cycle and then go to the rings. But we'll see. Again, that might be a little more time consuming than I've got to work with right now. Alright, let's get back here. Let's add this here. What's up, Hunter? What's a good word, man? Back that out. Senselessly large. Let's just go this way. Let's see. Let me figure out real quickly what I can do with this. Again, I kind of like it to match the other section there. And I may just go all black with the Death Star. At least it's better than the red floor. I'm not really feeling the red floor. No, it's not Death Star. Never mind. I was just gonna say Death Star shouldn't be shiny. Not like that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with that Death Star floor for these little floor sections that we're working on right now. And I need one more of those, but I'm also going to need to logic it into place. And for that, of course, that's gameplay. We want Creativa Toys. Once again, just a reminder, Thursday starting 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time if you're not from the US and not familiar with our time zones. Until the servers shut down, it's going to be an all-night marathon of all kinds of Disney Infinity stuff, and we invite you to join us. It'll be a live stream. Gonna pick out some 4-player challenges. And rotate players in and out that want to get in and have some fun. So join us if you wish. Go to properties here. We're going to turn that off. And we're going to drop that last panel I need in. Probably faster this way now. Path connector. There's that. Looks like it fits perfectly. It does. I wish I could do something else with this part here, but 'tis what it is. The bigger question is, does it help the situation? So let me find that out before we go doing it anymore. Actually, you know, I just came up with a new idea for the floor part, but first let me get back to the bike. I wish there was a little more happening with these sidewalls, so they're just kind of bland. The idea is there. You gotta make it bigger, though. You gotta go bigger. It's still too compact a space, and I'm just not feeling the floors. Bye bye. Sure, it'll respawn in a second. Yep. So I think what we want to do is drag this over here. And then we're going to actually keep that there, because we are going to just connect it out wider now. Tron should be up here a little bit, yep. And then Once again, from the gameplay zone, that's all you're going to see. You won't see all that overlap, so that looks so much better than it did a second ago. And now it's much wider as well, so let's see if that gives us the transition I'm hoping for. Better. Let's try one more time. I'm gonna go over one more. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to do that. Did I forget to? Okay. Triangle block. Right there. Is that right? Yep. There you go. Alright. So now we have our dimensions down. We'll do the same on the other side. Hello, people. Forgot you guys were outside. Alright, straight across from here. And pretty much the same thing we just did. I gotta remember what I just did. Got that. It's gonna be sideways, that part I know. I have to remind myself, I think I only went 2. 1, 2, yes. So I am now wondering. Well, actually, it might not be an issue. If that fits there, do I have? No, that'll work. Let's do this. Never mind. Good enough. Oh, not good enough. Now we're good enough. That'll give us a second exit point. It should give us the same clearance. Let's do a couple back and forth real quick. Good enough. Okay, so it gives you gives you enough time and space to at least brake, if nothing else. Okay, so we're shooting up here. We want to lose at least one more of those. This again. I should be doing that in all of them. Kind of rounds it out a little bit better. Now I'm going to push those ramps together again as well. We are almost there. case we can just use the one piece. That's it. I think that's it. Alright, only thing I do want to take a quick look at is I'm kind of thick with these sides and you don't really see the top at all. So I want to see what kind of hopefully better options I might be able to come up with here. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, there you go. Much more Tron-like. Not that you'll ever see the logic, really, but... Oh, never mind. I thought it was one piece. I'm just going to leave that down there the way it is. If it was one piece, that would be different. And the ramps are the last thing. I just want to push those closer together. Let me do this. Pop out of spark mode real quick. Well, I thought I might actually see the boxes where the orbs will go, but not gonna happen. It's alright. We're gonna go to... I'm gonna go 2 in. Which is really 1. Same thing here. I want the jump to be a little closer where you can still get the orb and complete the jump. I want the game to be a little bit more fluid than it was being. Kept on hitting the landing ramp wall in order to get the orb, so hopefully this will remedy that issue. Tron cycle at. There you are. Oops, I'm just gonna spawn back down here. And reset the gameplay. do this. Good timing. Missed it. And still hitting the wall. Tempted to go pitch black when you go downstairs. Gotta find a way to make that ramp work though. So if you hit it and do the lead to clear, you're gonna end up missing the orb. Thinking that I might want to just do a ramp, not an end-to-end ramp. It's about the only way I can think of to guarantee the result I'm trying to get here. Well, let's see. Whoa! Just gonna jump up for that one. I kind of like the see-through because then you can kind of tell where the next one's coming from. Wow. At least that one you can make the jumps still. Keep them. See the difference in the fluidity though? You're able to just keep on going. Ah, I missed it again. Yeah, I popped for that one. Oh, really? This is pathetic. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, I think it is ready to roll. For the most part, I might. What was I just thinking about? Besides the ramp thing, well, the ramp thing's a big part of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go with one ramp. This way, it guarantees. Or I could push them closer together. Let's push them closer together. I actually thought I pushed them together a little too close that last time, but apparently not. So as I'm thinking of the sky changer, going pitch black downstairs, that's going to be tough to do because you'd have one person maybe downstairs, one person upstairs, so that wouldn't be the right effect. I could put a logic gate in, to say that only do it when both players are down, but I don't know. Not sure it's worth it. I might just go total black right now just to see what it looks like in general. What do you guys think? Pitch black or keep the current sky dome? Sky changer over here just for fun. Instant fun, there we go. I can throw a music box in there to give this music back. Let's see how this looks. Downstairs looks bad. Oh man. Even your characters with that blue trim. Oh, look at those walls. Holy smokes. What a difference. Gosh dang it. I wish I could get this light and still have some sort of image in the sky dome though. I kind of like this. Especially with the multi-levels, and you can see the red through the blue a lot better and get that three-dimensional feel. These little green lights pop out, which they weren't even visible before. I'm really digging the walls, though. That's the part that's got me most hooked on this idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with this. I'm just going to drop a music box in. So we are gonna just give me a second here while I think. Here's what we're gonna do. New logic. Nope, not logic section. New properties. Sky dome. Power disk. Once the game is started, you'll go black. This way you get a little both. Once the game is started, change. No. Dummy. Get started. We're going to go to pitch black sky. And at the same time, when the game is over, connection. And the game's completed. We'll give it the other Tron. This way we get both Tron skies and then the black for effect. And I'm trying to remember, it should be 2.0, I believe. What was it, the grid? Above the grid, there we go. We need the music box. Started. Go to Epic, I believe it is. Maybe it's not. Intense. Tron. Yeah, I think at that point you'll just be stuck with that song. That's it. Final verdict. That one's done.
Back already? Yeah, me too.
Now we gotta figure out where the photo op takes place. Can I get rid of that motorcycle? I gotta make sure I get rid of it before I save. Where is it? I think I did delete it. Alright, do your thing, dude. Gotta wait him out. I feel it coming on.
Standing. It's fantastic.
Go ahead and save that. And we're gonna go ahead and just upload it now because that's done. At least I think. The only thing I haven't tested yet is the actual 2-player. I'm gonna wait till I test it with 2 players. Make sure that if player 2 wins, that he celebrates. Is it Zark or Sark? I think it's Zark. I don't know what that one. Hold on. Sark, I was right. Didn't look right. Now, what did I stop there for, dummy? Ah. Alright, I'm gonna be off mic for a minute because I gotta get my keyboard out. It's gonna take too long to keep on hunting pecking. And while that is saving, pop out here just for a second. Come on. Aren't you pitiful? Yes, inside. Perfect timing. Alright, then I'm gonna give it one last run through. Actually, let me load in so I can get rid of that stupid thing floating in the background there. It's annoying me. That's actually a pretty good thumbnail. Better than I thought it was going to look. It's got a smoky look to the front end of it.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Answer is no. Okay, start the challenge. The sky dome should be changing, and there it goes. And then the music should be changing as well. There that goes. So downstairs we are, I just saw it. So what's fun about being able to see up through the ceiling is it's going to put a race on, because both players should have the opportunity to see it, of course. If you don't see it up here somewhere, then you start to look downstairs, and I missed. Ah! What? Somehow I activated the kill box. I'm not sure how. Must have bounced through the floorboard. Missed. Dang. I'm liking the ramps now, they're doing the right distance. Huh. Starting to really feel much better now. straight above. Missed. Huh. Alright. The only thing I do need to do, and there's the new Sky Dome. Did I get new music too? Yeah, you got the music back too. That's a bonus. Love it! So the only thing I need to do is test it one time with 2 players to make sure that if player 2 wins, I'm hoping that they get only the winning player to celebrate. But I think that's exactly what'll happen, so that's it for Tron. And I wish I would have saved the last bit of logic that I did for the under construction video, but oh well, I can kind of go through and recap that. Alright, let me see. Do I want to start building? Let me try messing with this idea I had with the discs.
Okay.
Yeah, for now we'll say yes. What the heck? So the object here is we want to make 2 discs, one larger than the other. That's going to be a little bit of a trick in itself. If you want to know how I'm going to do that, I have no idea. If let's say this is the first disc, and I guess we could go with the old standard Tron theme for at least now, or we could probably, better yet, go with the hologram. Yeah, that's actually better. And on this one, we'll make the second disc, which that might be the Tron disc just to make it stand out. Need to. I'm just thinking aloud here. Let me try something here. Try to kill two birds with one stone here. I'm gonna make that go away when I place this second ring in. And in theory, it should have no issue with the collision because it's coming back with a replayer, but I also want to have a location in mind since I won't be able to see it, and that will help me locate and also should help remove any issue of collision. Since it'll be wood blocking, I think that will be okay. So we're about to find out. Actually, no. Just come here and make it go away. Now let's go to record. I'm going to leave it there for just a moment, because that may be the difference in this working and not working. No. Ah, I screwed it up. Dumbass. Alright, not that big a deal. Let's put that back there. Okay. That. I'm thinking look better, probably. So both players are going to be at that height, and realistically, you won't see the blue ring so much. But the idea is, as you hit targets, sections are going to disappear. This is a very loose interpretation of what's going to be happening here. So once your targets get hit, first circle maybe disappears, and that brings it down to 1. Or actually, it may just be on a timer where you have like 2 seconds, and then automatically that'll disappear as well. And then after, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, whatever, it'll reappear. You're going to have side by side, that's why I made 2 of them. So you'll have to jump, as this one's disappearing, you'll have to jump to the other side and continue to fight. And then your opponent's going to be on this side with the exact same scenario. So we'll have to throw in some targets in here as well. It's got some potential. Let's see what else we need. Need a challenge maker, scoreboard. I'll probably redo that whole thing. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do it now, but I'm just going to set some of the pieces in. I might go with 3 instead of 2. Scoreboard. Okay, I need the text. Then I'd need one more set of replayers for the 3rd. Target's gonna need time to layer. Normally put 1 in each. Target, time to layer. Target. So what we'll probably do is put this. I've got to wait because I got to put it up with the logic. Well, do I? Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for the logic. So that'll be up there. If you hit it, that'll start the process of going to the timer. The timer, maybe even 2 timers. First one will take 1 section away, and then the next one will take another section away a second later. So you'll see it actually kind of melt down. So for the moment, I'll just leave this up here, both as a marker, and it'll be easy to find later. And again, everything we do on this side, we'll do on the opposite side, so you'll have this little battle of the disc. This is actually going to be pretty cool. I like it. I'm getting into this idea a little bit more and more. I'll probably end up going with the other Tron themes, though, as opposed to this one. Might as well do that now. Is this the other one? Really? That one stinks. Alright, we're gonna keep that. We're just gonna change the sky dome. I don't think there is another Tron one. Let me just see what this looks like for fun. Yeah, we're gonna go there. No music? Huh. I wonder what's up with the music. I think I'm also going to want to move that down to the opposite sides. It's too much red on red there. At least if I put them down there, there'll be the bluish purple backgrounds on both sides equally, and then the cruiser will be over there in the landscape. Alright, I guess we have to add music too. Kind of surprised, thought that thing came with music. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll leave it like this for now, because when it loads in, it might be fine. And we'll leave those up there just so we can grab the parts quickly. Alright. That's kind of the setup for the build. I want to invite everyone who, in case you haven't received an invitation, because as I go through my friends list, it's hard for me to remember who's joined for which games and that kind of thing. Not everyone on my friends list is into Disney Infinity, but I've got a community page that's called Infinity Ever After, and we're going to be doing a lot of after servers go down kind of stuff. Some of which is going to involve a campaign to try and get Warner Brothers to resurrect Infinity. I've got my own theories about that already, which I'll be sharing in the near future. Things that kind of make sense to me. Without getting into too much detail, I'm very familiar with the Walt Disney World Company. So I know sometimes they take a few steps backwards before they take steps forwards. And right now, that could be what's happening with this. But time will tell. Alright, let me see. I feel like I've loaded up a few new games and haven't had a chance to play any of them yet, so let's see if there's something that looks good here. Let's check over here first. Tried playing that the other day, didn't want to cooperate. But we definitely need at least 2 people for it, so I'll give it one more shot, and if it doesn't work, then gots to go. This is actually a pretty cool game if you haven't already downloaded it from the server. Do it. It's pretty fun. Very clever. Amazing Light Cycle Arena. That's where I got the idea for the one we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. So that's just taking up more space. This was actually really good. If you haven't seen that one, Mary Poppins theme, and did a great job. And one of my favorite games that is got a good replay value. It's fun. If you haven't done Parking Mania, you need to download that from the servers as well. Bunch of crazy cats plan a prank with stinky old eggs. Nab all 10 cats. Throw them back into the striped doors. Beg your pardon. Get all 10 stinky eggs. Be quick. It's a leaderboard challenge. Well, that's going away too. The leaderboards are gonna be gone. That's for April Fools. I'm gonna pass on that for right now. Tickets have been written, but what happens next? Officer Hobbs has a new job for you. No flyers or web slingers. Utopia challenge. Get the toys. Meter Maid Shuffle. Haven't played that one yet. Boba Fett's bounty. Jabba the Hutt has hired Boba Fett to identify who the spy is in the midst. Track down clues, eliminate suspects, and bring Jabba the target. Caution, spy changes every time. Interesting. Well, you know what? Let's give that a shot, see if it's good. The fact that you have the ability to have different endings each time makes it automatically a success. I didn't mention that you would have to have Boba Fett on the deck, so we'll see if I can get by with what I've got. And if not, we'll go get Boba Fett. It's already an interesting looking build. Other players.
Okay.
It's looking really good. You've arrived just in time, Bounty Hunter. The Honorable Jabba the Hutt was in the process of brokering a deal with the Empire. I like the fact that Jabba's sitting outside the palace. This deal would give the Empire vital information and in return give Jabba the Hutt free reign in the Outer Rim. However, we have been led to believe that there is a spy in our midst, intending to intercept the intel before it gets to the Imperial hands. Our previous hire believed that they had identified the spy, yet they were unable to relay this information to us. That's where you come in, Bounty Hunter. Recover the data, identify the spy, and bring them to Jabba the Hutt at once. Did somebody just hock a loogie? Speak with the guard. He can assist you further. Early impressions. Very, very nicely done. got cutscenes, clear instructions. Other than the hawking, this bounty is no good to Jabba dead, so listen carefully. We have gathered all suspects below. One of them is the spy. They look happy. The question is, which one? To eliminate suspects and incriminate the spy, search the area for 8 fragmented data chips. God, that noise is terrible. Analyze each clue and read them carefully. Once you've obtained any new information, return here and see who the info rules about. I recommend disposing of anyone who doesn't fit the description. Jabba the Hutt has a distaste for complications. Once you've determined who you believe to be the spy to be, present the traitor to Jabba himself. He wants to deal with the spy personally. Be careful. Make absolutely sure you have the spy when going before Jabba, since he doesn't tend to give second chances. Good luck, bounty hunter. Jabba the Hutt has faith in your abilities. Alright. The dark music on cue, the cutscenes. This is already a really, really good game. Now, I guess the question marks will just stay up there, so now we know what they want us to do, sort of. Now the question is, where'd that little pit go holding everybody down here? How am I supposed to know? Oh, I gotta find those fragmented discs is what it is. There we go. And I'm gonna guess that those little dots on the radar are gonna be the discs. There's a disc. And I'm gonna be willing to bet that when you get the disc, it's gonna give you like a clue. Oh, an enemy too. Jabba the Hutt has eyes and ears everywhere on this planet. They have just learned that your bounty is not human. So we have a non-human bounty. Oh, it respawns it. And it's the same exact one, so... The bounty is not wearing a mask. Whoever they are, they seem to have no problem revealing their identity. So it's a non-human who's also not wearing a mask. Non-human, no mask. We've got word that the target is indeed an organic life form. Remove all droids from the area. Their kind isn't allowed in here anyway. So, droids are gone. No masks, but not human. Hope somebody's taking notes. Beggar's Canyon. We received multiple reports that the target is not Twi'lek. Excuse me. Twi'lek can be identified by the tentacles that grow from their head. Alright, so no droids. Tell you what. Let me go here. Now I know why they wanted a backpack. that a droid? Yes, it is. Where is the Sarlacc? There he goes, I think. Bye-bye. Your parachute can't save you. Oh, there's two Sarlaccs. Any other droids? And does that qualify as tentacles growing out? I guess it does. So, let's see. We don't want droids. I'm not going to throw them away. I don't need them to. No mask. Non-human. So that rules you out. That rules you out. I've got Greedo over here. I got whatever this thing is. Although that's a mask, isn't it? So you're out. You're out. I'm saying that's tentacles. We've got two Greedos. Although that could be tentacles too. Wait, not human. Yeah, well, that's not human. We're close. Let's see what other important clues we can get. Probe droids detected the rebel spy. The droid was quickly destroyed, but we learned that the target is wearing the color orange. Alright, at this point, I'm going to go make a decision. Wearing orange. We're going to just gamble it away right now. Alright. Non-human. No mask. Now, I thought those were tentacles, but I could be wrong. Non-human, you're out. We're going Jabba with Greedo. So we're gonna bring you to Jabba, and if we're right, reports say that the target is empty-handed. Eliminate all suspects who are holding items. Well, he's empty-handed, so. Very nice build.
Uh-huh.
His Excellency is quite pleased with your work. The spy has been revealed and will be dealt with accordingly. The deal with the Empire may now move forward. Truly, you've lived up to your reputation as the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. That was kind of cool, I gotta say. I'm not sure why that snow creature just exploded. Great work back there. Reload the level to try again. You never know who will be the spy next.
Ah!
I'm actually going to try that. Well, maybe not. I thought I could just stay in there. It's kicking me out. That was very good. Very good. I will be keeping that one. Prankster Paradise. What's that guy? Welcome to Pleasure Island. Enter if you dare and collect all the delicious treats and escape before time runs out. Cedar Play Collection Challenge. One player only. No flyers or web slingers. Most of these had pretty high rankings, that's why I grabbed them. Even though collection run boxes really aren't something I'm a big fan of, I'll give it a shot once. Good looking build. Still got to finish the Inside Out playset. Got a couple of challenges. I can do that even after the server though with the Star Wars. Trying to unlock BB-8, that's a tough one there. I forget what you even have to do now. It's been a little while. You gotta get perfect scores in all the challenges, like 5 stars across the board or something like that. It's a very deep build right there.
Okay.
Nice. The camera, Hexagon power disc can only be used. Welcome to Pleasure Island, where every day is a holiday. Like the carousel with the sugar rush. Collect all of the delicious treats inside the park before time runs out. Or you will pay the price. Come on to Pleasure Island, collect all 20 treats that are scattered inside the amusement park and escape before time runs out. 20's the number. Six minutes, huh? There's one. Love the sound effect. Interesting roller coaster. There's 2. Buy an ice cream cone. Top of that somehow. There we go.
Huh?
Or not. man. Ah, it's twice. I'm just realizing now that the radars are on the map. What we say, 20. Unless these guys are all in very tight confines again.
Huh?
Oh, I missed him. I'm getting killed. Too late. I turned you into a donkey. Now pay for it. That's good. That was good. I enjoyed it. Alright, I think that's going to wrap up the stream for this morning. I'm going to be on again tonight. I'm not sure, probably somewhere near the 10 o'clock hour though. And up all night long. It's All Night Gaming. That's the name of the channel. So, if you're, depending on what time zone you're in, for those of you over in the UK or wherever else across the ocean you may be, if you're up those hours, feel free to join me. And keep in mind, Thursday, starting 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time in the U.S., from 7 p.m. till the server shut down. The estimate would be midnight Eastern Standard Time, but Nothing's been confirmed on which time zone they're working off of when it comes to the servers shutting down. And there's also nothing saying it's going to be midnight in any time zone. It could be midnight, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, whatever time they decide. But we are all anticipating midnight Eastern Standard Time. So for the moment, that's what we're going with. But we will play until the servers are no more. So hopefully you'll be part of that with us. And again, there's more news coming out in the near future. Join me on the PlayStation Network community if you haven't already. And that community is Infinity Ever After. Guys, until next time, remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. See you soon.